Hey there, this is Taylor with San Juan Vans here in Southwest Colorado on the San Juan National Forest. We're going to do a quick tour of our latest build on a ProMaster 159. I'm starting right here on the outside. We added the AM Auto sliding screened window, Thule Hideaway awning on a topper roof rack, as well as a Shore power system. Let's open up the van and take a look inside. All right, so taking a look inside this van, you see we did a custom bamboo cabinetry finish with a beetle kill pine ceiling with recessed dimmable LED lighting throughout. Engel refrigerator, Dometic 2-burner sink stove combo. We did these custom benches. One houses a cassette toilet, the other is just storage. We have these nice porch lights here. Swivel seat up front, Webasto heater, easy deploying curtain system. This van really has it all. I mean, it's got awning, hot water, shore power, furnace. I mean, pretty much everything you can do in a camper van. This one has most of it. Let's hop inside and take a look at all the details. All right, so taking a look out here towards our kitchenette, you see our nice bamboo plywood upper and lower cabinets on the kitchenette. The Dometic 2-burner sink stove combo with hot and cold water running from our IsoTemp hot water heater in the back of the van on a 20-gallon water tank. We'll show you that here in a minute. We got piping hot water right now because we were just driving to get the van here, and the IsoTemp, it plumbs into the coolant lines of the van, so you get basically free hot water while you're driving. We have a 7-gallon gray water to catch water down here, as well as just the stove is rigged to run on 1-pound propane canisters, as the stove is the only propane appliance in the van. Here in this bench, you see our cassette toilet that they can grab and set up when they get to camp. Use it in a pinch in the van if they have to. Here's our Engel 60-quart refrigerator. These are high efficiency units. They draw about 3 amps at startup and about 2 to 2.5 amps when running. They're great units, very cost effective, very good off-grid refrigerator. So we got some drawers, extra cabinet, and just kind of nice kitchen storage in here, along with more storage in this bench, 2 compartments, and more storage in this bench. Lots of storage in this van. You've got your top opening upper cabinets, along with some open shelves here, lots of hooks, geared paper towel holder, and a reading light, dimmable reading light right above your bed here, along with some extra USB charging. Queen size bed in the back with a MaxxAir remote operated roof fan up top, 2 additional reading lights, 1 for each person over the bed, larger upper cabinets over the bed here, top opening, all with the push lock hardware. Here's your MaxxAir remote, stoves right there, your light dimmer, your inverter charger control here, so when you're on shore power or when you're offshore power, this is how you control your inverter, your Victron smart battery monitor, and your Webasto thermostat, rheostat manual switch on for the furnace, so you can kick it on without getting out of bed here. Yeah, nice queen size bed. We knock out as much as we can to preserve the full width. You got 75 inches of sleeping width back here on a queen size bed, along with the XPLR outfitters. Window covers on every window. We can show you those here in a minute. All right, so sitting here on the bench, you can see we have this nice bench. We have a Lagoon table mount that we'll set up here in a minute and show you. And right here we have a nice access point to our rear garage storage. So if you ever wanted to access your rear garage storage, you didn't want to climb around the van, you have an access right there, and you can turn your garage lighting on and off right here. So that is very handy. Under the kitchenette here, we got this upper cabinet light that gives lights up your whole kitchen, some hooks. And on this side, we did the different type of window. We did the C.R. Lawrence awning style T-vent window. So you have both types of screened ventilation in this van. This is really nice for the kitchen area, and you have your big screen slider on this side that gives you more ventilation. So you have ventilation all over the place in this van. That's really nice. A little extra storage there and lots of hooks and things like that. placed throughout the van for more storage. And like I said, we have the XPLR Outfitter window covers for all of these. I can show you those real quick. All right, so here is the XPLR Outfitters window covers. We work with these guys for our window covers on most of our vans now because they do great work. These just stow on magnets. We have them for every window in the van. And you can just leave it here, even while you're driving, on the magnets, and they just pop down like that. Boom, now you got a insulated window cover. So, all right, so sitting here in the cockpit of the van, you can see we have a swivel seat that we added to this van. Really nice to have to give extra living space. They have a ton of living space in this van. And that just swivels around like that. And we also have a nice quick deploying privacy curtain. That just comes down like that. One strap on this side. And boom, you have privacy. And here on this side of our kitchenette, you can see we have our Lagoon table post and table stowed over there. We're going to set that up in the table position soon, but when you're driving, you can leave it in that stow position, or if you don't want it set up, you have a little more room to walk around here in the van. But we'll set it up. It only takes a minute to set it up, and we'll show you that next. All right, so here we have our Lagoon table set up in the mounted position where you can use it from these two benches. So it makes a very nice table that goes between the two bench seats here. It can be moved in a lot of different ways. The Lagoon tables are very nice and flexible. You can swing it out and kind of have your drink table for out the door of the van. You can move it around like we just showed you. It stows in the position there on the side of the kitchenette when you're not using it. But we made a bamboo plywood tabletop to match everything else. And yeah, you see these in a lot of camper vans nowadays. The Lagoon table is just a very nice flexible table system. All right, so taking a look here at the back of this ProMaster, you can see we added these two rear windows as well. This van had no windows when it was brought to us. So open it up and you can see how we do the garage area. So this is a very, very functional garage area with coin grip garage flooring, L-track mounted in the back for mounting points for mountain bikes. We have our entire power system, which I'll show you in a minute, under this cabinet here, which is mounted over that wheel well. Under this wheel well, we have our 20-gallon Titan Vans wheel well water tank, along with a rear shower sprayer that has both hot and cold water, so you can take a hot shower here out the back of the van. So with 20 gallons of water and a 4-gallon hot water heater, pretty nice luxury to have when you're out camping. We have access points for our water tank and all our plumbing accessories here. We have an under garage light here when you're if you need to access anything down here, so you can check your water level. You can see your water tank right there. And under here, this is our 4-gallon IsoTemp water heater. This unit is awesome because it heats water in two ways. When you're driving down the road, it's actually plumbed into the coolant lines of the engine. So it circulates the coolant that the engine's creating, that the engine is heating up while you're driving, and heats your water while you're driving down the road. And it really does heat your water fast. And it holds that heated water all day. But if you do need a little extra, it does have a 750 watt electric heating element inside that we can flip on. So heats the water in two different ways. You get free water driving down the road. If you're camped out for a lot of days, you can heat it up with electricity that you're creating from the sun that we have with 200 watts of solar on the roof. So that's pretty cool. Great unit. We're really happy with it so far. Hoping to put it in a lot more vans. All right, so under this side, this van has a full Victron MPPT charge controller along with the Orion 30 amp DC-DC charger that creates a whole lot of power while you're driving. Has an Ames power inverter charger, so you have your 2500 watt inverter when you're off grid, and it's your shore power system while you're plugged into shore power that also charges your 200 amp hour Renogy battery that gets charged from either shore power if you're plugged in, the sun if you're not plugged in, and the DC to DC charger if you're driving. So 3 different ways this battery stays charged and keeps your whole system topped off, and that's how you run all the electrical components in this van. All right, so here we have the Thule Hideaway awning set up on the custom mounting brackets that we mounted on the topper roof rack that we installed at the request of this customer. So we custom fabricated a mounting system to make this particular awning work for this van at the customer's request. And it just, you know, mounts on the points here that Thule provides that you can mount on the van itself. So really easy to deploy and set up at camp, have a little shade. And yeah, that's our tour of this ProMaster 159. So you can check us out at SanJuanVans.com. We're based in Southwest Colorado, and we build vans like this all the time.